Hey guys, I think I might have found the absolute best game on Steam, at least the free games. I've been kind of contemplating what I will be doing for some videos, and I had the interesting idea of creating a playlist that's like crazy, awesome, free, stupid, whatever kind of like games, right? So, like some browser games, some mobile games, free to play on Steam. I kind of have a shit computer, right? It's pretty much an i5 with integrated graphics, and it kind of sucks. So the options are a little slim when it comes to big games, but I figured that I'm not the only super broke person out there that can't afford a big fancy PC, and it would be kind of cool to have some content that you can actually play um, on a potato. So I have a bad habit of recording too much. I spent like 4 hours on this game tonight. Honestly, swear to God. And I recorded every bit of it. And I'm telling you, I only got to the final boss twice, and I didn't successfully do it. And here's a little bit of the store. You can upgrade your health, arrow damage, arrow frequency, which is just how many arrows you can shoot at once, pretty much. Or not at once, but as quick as the arrows go. You can get swords. You'll see most of this stuff inside the game. I cannot promise you this run we're going to be able to beat the boss. All right. Now, what this game really reminds me of, you guys have seen those mobile ads that are like, "Come play my game." This is a little loud, by the way, so we're gonna try to turn it down. Oh shit! I didn't know I could do that. Those mobile ads that are like, "Hey, come play my game. It's cool. Let's do this mini game," kind of thing, and it's just not like that, right? Well, the perks to this game is there is no ads. There are no ads. It is exactly as you said it. The more you play, the more you collect, the more you can spend in the store, and I don't know, man. I find it extremely addicting and fun. Um, it's very difficult towards the end, and it's not necessarily like the game is super hard. It's more reliant on RNG after you bought all your upgrades, right? So obviously, the more upgrades you buy, the farther and further and further you're gonna go. Um, reduce impact probably. Farther and farther you're gonna go. But what happens when you run out of updates? Uh, can you beat the final boss? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. Why? RNG, man. You have to have good. You have to have good drops from these guys. You have to know what to pick. And to be honest with you, I'm not even entirely sure that in the 4 hours that I played this game that I even have a semblance of what exactly to pick. These dogs are cool. You get 3 of them, they combine. You see that? It's awesome. So you have these little mini bosses. You have these. Nice. You can upgrade your bow. You have these little mini bosses. Your health's over here. The blue 538. Get a little bit of life steal from the upgrades. Yeah, so I recorded like 3 hours of this game last night, and ultimately I looked at the footage and I put it in the editor, and I was like, you know what, this is a lot. I think I'm just gonna record a short video. I will add some clips into me recording it for 3 hours, like me getting to the final boss, especially if we don't get to it in this run, or we might play 1 or 2. We will see. The reduced impact damage is super nice. What happens? If you run into one of these guys, they will, whatever their health is at, which is the number obviously, you take that in health damage. Pretty self-explanatory. You have your perks up here, so we've got 4 dogs, 1 dragon, a couple of things. You don't get a lot of this stuff stock, but it doesn't take a lot. Like, nothing's super expensive in the shop itself. I would say you could get a maxed out. You can get maxed out in the shop within your first hour. Now, running into things like I just did is inevitable. See, it takes some of my health away. This bow, yes, while it looks very overpowered, each one of these arrows only does 37% of the actual overall damage that your arrows should do. And there's all kinds. There's three different bows. When you upgrade them, they do 3 different things. Like, You're just gonna have to play it to find out. But this is called Arrow a Row. Arrow a Row. And I don't know, man. I'm addicted to it. Like I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I wish I would have been been able to beat it tonight. And if I do beat it, I'm for sure posting it because shit. And there's even like records, like speedrun records. There's a whole menu for speedrun records of this thing, and it's just insane to me. I've only got to the boss, like I said, I've only got to the boss twice, and I probably did maybe like 10,000 damage to it. It's like half its health, and we failed. Like it wasn't a great thing. It wasn't. It was difficult. Hopefully we get to the ending boss so you can see it in here. I mean, I'll post a clip. I raged pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. There's like four hours of playing and 4 hours of playing and I got to the final boss the second time and I'm like, I got him this time. I think I got him this time, and nope, not at all. We died and I yelled. I gotta stop running into things, man. It does really hurt. But as you can see, I mean, we have these little bosses. They throw. Fuck me. Okay. All right. We'll do one more. they have more health as you go. You have arrow speed, sword damage. The little swords, you'll see them around me. Yeah, you see them. They just spawned in. And you can see that we have arrow frequency +6 for this bow and arrow damage -2. For the bow that I was using, it's arrow count +2, arrow damage +2, arrow damage is 37% for each arrow. This one is arrow damage +6 and frequency minus. Honestly, we'll give this bow a shot real quick. Yeah, I mean, the RNG is crazy in this game. You really need. Sometimes you get crazy shit like. I got like a full-grown big dragon. You know how like we had 3 dogs and they combined with each other, right? Well, the dragons do the same. You get massive dragons, right? Like, massive. I mean, you pretty much own Clifford the Red Dog. You know what I mean? By the end of it, as well. And yeah, let me see pet dragons, but it was a big one, dude. It was a big one. And so you can get some amazing drops, but you know, is luck really on your side today, or are you down to gamble? I think it's fun. I think it's cool. It's very simple. Obviously, like I said, it can be run by a potato. I haven't really experienced any glitches, other than me being able to start the game with the menu up, which I didn't know was a thing until just a few minutes ago. We learned that together. Other than that, man, I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any bullshit deaths, I would say. Which is refreshing when that shit happens all the fucking time with other games. And I think this is a good... I don't know, man. I think it's good. Like I was always attracted to the mobile ads that showed games like this, and I just never could find... I couldn't find a single one that actually... was like the ad that they played. You know what I mean? It's kind of like watching a movie ad and then going to the movie and it's not even related to what you were saying. Sword cooldown -30%. We're gonna go with piercing damage again. This does our extra damage to our. You'll see it pop up in red instead of the regular orange. Yeah, I'm a little salty. I couldn't beat this game today. I will beat it eventually, man. But I spent so much time. Time trying to beat the game. Okay, watch. Our dragon just got bigger. He's not like the one I'm talking about that I got, bro. He was massive, like 3 times the size of this dude. By some really rare drop off one of the boss kills. I always want to try to get the less damage if you have to run into them, and that so saves your health a lot. Or you can go with lifesteal, which I wouldn't, because there's not really like, if you're gonna go with lifesteal, you're gonna have to do the double. There's a section where you can like, you have double the opponents pretty much. Lifesteal's not really super useful until towards the end of the game when you have like an abundance of oh, I should have upgraded my bow. What am I doing? An abundance of these guys. These guys kind of remind me like what was it, Skylanders, where you could buy their little console thing or their little ordeal, and you would buy their little miniature figures and you would plug them in. I mean, that's exactly what it reminds me of. And I mean, it could be. I never actually like played it, so I don't know. It could be that though. We're having an okay run so far. We're doing pretty good. I mean, it's not the best that I've had, I'll tell you that. Not super bad. It's not the worst. I mean, we only have our base bow upgrade. We have a shit ton of dragons though. So that's great. Okay, I really gotta focus on this guy or we're gonna die. I need to... Okay, we got a bow upgrade, that's good. Really gotta focus on that guy instead of the dude that was next to him. And it's kind of hard because they throw stuff at you and that other dude's a big block. Big meat shield in your way. Like that. I think we're dead here. Yep. One more. We'll do 3. We only have 12 minutes of footage, but I mean, I enjoy it. Sometimes you get a really good run, sometimes you don't. It's all RNG, man. It's all RNG. But you can usually at least get to about like halfway. Till about halfway. Right about over here on the left side. Usually get right around there before you die, normally. If you get past that, you're having a decent run. Or at least for me, and I'm probably terrible at this game. But at the same time, I never really played anything like... Oh shit, fuck. Missed a chest. I haven't really played anything super like this before. It's definitely new to me. I've been wanting to. So that's probably why I binge played it all night, but you know? It is what it is. It's cold outside, man. What else am I gonna do? Arrow speed's pretty good, honestly. Arrow speed is great. You can actually transfer arrow speed to damage with one of the drops as well. So if you're not doing enough damage, you could transfer that. Okay, we're gonna go with the bow upgrade, man. So my recommendation is one of the first things. So you actually have to unlock when a boss drops something. When a boss drops something, you actually have to pick that to be able to unlock to purchase one at the store. And so you see, I start with one of like, not everything, but one of some things. You actually have to pick that off a drop to be able to purchase it in the store. And so just keep that in mind when you're starting out. Honestly, like, you know how many times I've looked in the Steam store for like free games and stuff and just looked and just didn't find anything and it all looked like shit. And then, but when you do find something that's decent, like Muck was pretty cool, like I enjoyed playing that for a minute. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like the best game in the world or anything, but like it was enjoyable for like at least a night, right? Or I mean, like like it's challenging, and I feel like a challenging game is always good. And you know, I feel like a lot of people play that like a lot of people played it like well, like they tried to play it originally like Minecraft, and then they got fucked up because you don't play luck like Minecraft. Um, at least I did, or that maybe that was just me. I tried to play it like Minecraft, and it didn't work out too well for me, honestly. Um, but it was fun. It was fun. I haven't seen all the bosses. I haven't beat the game. I haven't done anything. I'm not saying that I'll never play it again, and if I do, I'll definitely record it and put it in this little section playlist. But I enjoyed it, at least for a night. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of variety. Okay, we're not doing nearly enough damage. I keep running into people. Okay, we're not doing a lot of damage at all. Man, come on. Okay, good. We got that. We might be in it. We might be in it for the next boss if we can play this right. Definitely gonna need some health for the next boss, that's for sure. Nope, we're dead. Okay, let's take a look at the achievements real quick. I haven't obviously unlocked all of them, but most of the stuff in the store is honestly worth 10 coin. And a lot of the stuff, like first time dying, defeat the first boss, first dragon boss, the level 3 dog, like all of these are pretty easy. And I'm not sure if the game is still going to be up, like if this game's still going to be updating or not, but because I just have like an unnecessary amount of gold for my unlocks, or maybe I'm doing something wrong and there are more unlocks that I just don't know about. um But I don't know, man. It's cool. And then there's a for speedrunners, there's a whole speedrunner thing. I mean, I wish it would tell you what username or whatever, but I think you're kind of numbered. Like that's your username or your number. This dude used the same bow as I used. He had 6 upgrades, 2 health, 4 dogs, 4 dragons, 2 double enemy spawns. Think critical glasses, impact resistance. He changed speed into damage, arrow speed into arrow damage here, 2 life steal, and 1 armor piercer. And he did that in 7 minutes, 7 minutes flat. That's pretty cool. But all right, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I will catch you in the next one.